we just got done with hockey for girls for the however many years in a row.
Hockey for girls.
Hockey for girls. Girls hockey.
Hockey is for
State
girls.
Tournament.
Nobody else.
State tournament.
Just ask the president.
And Peter and I were there for the whole thing. So my question is, what's Peter's favorite almost storyline that never happened?
Oh, favorite almost storyline.
What do you wish would have happened?
Well, okay, that's mean because that means I'm taking a shot at a couple of other teams.
Teams that won.
No.
Yeah.
You're shooting down teams that won.
I feel like, but it was like a pretty chalk tournament.
It-
so you can
it
pick
was.
someone without being like.
I can give
Still
you
drinking water because I've had so much chalk in that tournament.
I can give you some favorite storylines that did actually happen.
What was
Ooh.
that?
The Darling Bowl between Farmington and Bemidji.
That was a
Two
good game.
teams that
I
you would have
watched
to
it.
be completely heartless not to get behind on
True.
some level. They played for the consolation championship in
I
Class 2A.
watched that game.
Buck Kachever
That's the storyline right there.
going to the state tournament after
That's
nearly
the
being
storyline.
ousted.
That's the storyline. That's the
by
best
parents.
storyline. Yeah, that's the best story.
Oh my gosh.
Exiled by parents, brought back by players. Players win for him. That's the best storyline.
And honestly, I asked him about it during the press conference, and that is his. He could have taken a lot of shots at a lot of
He
people.
just was like,
and
I'm
he
just happy
didn't.
for the
He
kids.
just said, "Look, it's been a wild ride. We're really excited to be here." I think Mankato East was a good storyline. Almost.
Oh my God, that's the almost storyline right there.
Yeah, because I think Mankato East would have given Breck a pretty good game. But I think Breck is a storyline. 5 years ago, they went 3-20-1.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
now
And
they
they
are state
fought
champions.
through challenges.
And some of those kids were on that 3-win.
A couple of them.
really, Dovenberg, I bet was.
One of the girls in the press conference said that, she would have never seen.
I think it was Dovenberg.
Yeah.
Was it?
Dovenberg or
Dovenberg.
So there were storylines. I thought, Dodge County thrilled everybody with a couple of overtime games. That was a lot of fun. But
hard not to cheer for Jeremy, isn't it? Such a
Yeah.
good guy. I mean, talk about a guy who's just out for the kids, right? His daughter's been done playing for years, and he's still, got his hand on the plow down there doing good work.
I think another storyline that should be mentioned, and maybe somebody with more time on their hands could do a deep dive, is players coming back and coaching within high school, because Dana Rasmussen is a Dodge County alum.
Yeah.
She's on the bench for Dodge County. Hardwick is back on the bench for Warroad. Andover, Claire Buterak and Gabby Kraus are back on the bench for
Amazing.
Andover. I'm sure there are more. I'm just not thinking.
the
Madison Bazal.
Yes.
Addie Bazal is back.
Yeah,
Anna Zoomwinkle is back.
I saw Gabby Kraus at the Andover Grand Rapids Greenway game, and it was so fun to talk to her. So fun to talk to her. Did we talk about this?
We did
okay.
over the phone. Yes, we did.
Yeah, I was just like, what are you doing now? She's getting married. She's going to be a police officer. And just the same Gabby Kraus as I remember interviewing her and Peyton for Player of the Year their senior year. It was like nothing had changed other than the fact that she's now got a 4-year degree from UMD and played college hockey and is now getting married and going to be a police officer in the next year or so. Just a great kid. Oh, my God. What a great kid.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to the Her Ice Girls High School Hockey Podcast. This week's pod is sponsored by Luther Auto, car buying made simple. Shop online or in-store with 45-plus retail locations. Summit Orthopedics, 11 locations throughout the Twin Cities, with specialists ready to treat any sports-related injury. And Gemini Athletic, pro-quality custom uniforms with a championship pedigree. And now, here's Peter and Tony.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everyone in between, welcome to Her Ice, a girls' high school hockey podcast about the great teams in the great state of Minnesota. I am 1/3 of the Her Ice team. My name is Peter Rodney. I'm here with Tony Scott, Kayla Jo Franz. Tony, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic.
Kayla, how you doing?
Doing great.
Doing great.
Before we get started, I got a question for you two. I thought of you guys on Sunday morning.
That's sweet.
On Saturday, I watched, I can't even tell you how many high school hockey games via the internet. tweeted them, did all the stuff that you saw me probably doing via your Twitter feed as well. And woke up Sunday to watch the game, and I'm like, I wonder where Peter and Kayla
The
are
Olympic
right now.
game?
What are they doing right now? Are they just sleeping?
Yes.
Or are they actually watching this game? I don't blame you if you didn't watch
I
the game.
actually watched the game, but I watched it like 2 hours later. I already knew what happened. I also
okay.
had a hockey game that morning at 10:30 in the morning.
Seriously?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
How about you, Mr. Rodney?
I slept through it 100%. I woke up to 57 text messages.
In the YHH chat?
Just in the YHH chat
there-
was enough there.
In a bachelor party chat, in my family group chat,
Oh, my God.
Everyone thought you were dead because you
Our-
slept till...
in our hockey group chat.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I had
There's
so
a
many
lot going
group chats
on.
just clanging along.
So I got up in time to see the medal ceremony.
Good for you.
I didn't watch any of the actual game.
Did you know that Brock Nelson,
Do you know he's from Warren?
did you know that his uncle and grandpa
Oh
and
my
great uncle
gosh.
won gold? I did not know that.
Did you
Well,
know that he's only 34? And I thought he was like 39 because
He's
he
40.
looks
He's
so
56.
much older.
He looks 56.
Imagine that. Brock and I are the same age.
He is literally,
Yeah.
he looks so much older.
Brock and I graduated.
He's in better shape than you, though.
Brock and I
He
graduated.
might
high
look
school
older than
together.
you, but he's in better
He's an
condition.
Olympic athlete.
I'll go
and Peter's
one-on-one
like,
with
no.
Brock
He's an Olympic
Nelson
gold
right
medalist.
now.
Yeah, sure.
I'll go one-on-one.
You
Let's
couldn't
get it
go
set up.
one-on-one with Blake Nelson.
Yes, I could.
You could
Yes,
not.
I could.
You could not.
With the jet lag that Blake has been facing flying back and forth between Milan, I think I could.
Oh, what a trip he's had. What a couple weeks he had.
Yeah,
You
no
know?
kidding.
Excited. Did you see the picture with him and Izzy after someone took a candid shot of them, excited after they won gold, and it was a pretty cool pic.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I'm going to block somebody on Twitter while we're on the air.
Just on the air?
Yeah.
Why?
No,
What did someone do?
Just going to block them.
What did they say?
No, it's just the same person complaining that. So I made these little game notes, and it's literally just
Your
like
game notes are amazing.
yeah,
It's strict reporting.
It's PJ Fleece. One more time.
Yeah, it's
one more
time to
time.
go.
You're so lazy. Go find out who the best defenseman is. See ya.
I've been telling you for.
Did he just
goodbye
say
to
you're
that guy.
so lazy?
Yes.
Oh my
Goodbye.
God.
Oh, because you
Coming
picked like
from-
dude. Some of your stuff is like the assistant coach.
No.
Some of your
It's so I published. This is the boys tournament.
That's-
This has nothing to do with the girls, but
Oh.
it's just these little notes. Like here are the top scoring forwards. Here are the top scoring defenders. Here's the goalie by
You're
minutes
so lazy,
played.
Peter.
Yeah. It's
You're
like,
so
this is
lazy.
so
You don't
lazy.
work all the time.
It's not a
You're so
scouting
lazy.
report, you doorknob. Anywho, back to the girls tournament.
Back to the girls' tournament.
No, I did not see any of the gold medal game.
Okay, sorry. I just thought I'd interject that before we got into recapping the state tourney and looking forward to next year.
Yeah,
What do
not
you got?
nearly as emotional as I normally get, mainly because I think we'll see.
A lot of the same next year.
I think
It
we'll
wasn't
see
a lot
the
of
exact
tearful
same.
seniors.
No, every press conference was not. It wasn't nearly as emotionally charged as it has been before. Everybody was just
Happy?
happy to be there.
Audience of one.
Audience
Audience of one.
Yeah, I heard that a couple of times.
Yeah.
Audience of one. That was a good one. That was a really good quote. Some really well thought out answers from the players.
Some of those kids
Forethought.
that answer, I'm just like, how do you even answer like that? Like I couldn't answer like that.
No.
Like
Complete sentences.
Yeah.
There wasn't like obviously the Warroad players were disappointed. They're seniors. They're
Right.
graduating. Back-to-back state title game losses, but there wasn't really a moment where I thought, oh my gosh, this is so heavy.
Right. Right.
But it was good.
Yeah, last year must have been tough for World going for the 4-peat and didn't get there. That was probably pretty tough.
Yeah.
But this year, I mean, I felt like Breck was the better team. They have
Yeah.
World's got some work to do in the offseason this year to match that for next year.
Yeah, considering how much that Breck brings back.
And
Oh my
World
gosh.
brings a lot back too.
World brings a ton back, and we just did the 10 minutes with Tony Scott. The 12A and the 12B teams
Very
are
good.
having fantastic seasons.
Yep.
So I think there was a lot of contentment during the press
They were okay.
conferences.
Yep.
Maybe not on the part of the kids, but I think all the coaches were fairly content.
I agree. With that.
Obviously, they want to win, but
Yeah.
nobody was
distraught.
Nobody was distraught. Let's put it that way.
All right, let's go through, review the results
Yep.
of the tournament. You want to go A first or double A
Yeah,
first?
we'll go A first. Quarterfinal round, Warroad over Laverne, Dodge County over Proctor Hermantown in overtime. That was the most intense game of the quarterfinal.
I agree.
Mankato East Blake was pretty intense. Breck over St. Cloud 8-2, and then Blake over Mankato East 2-1.
That was the best game of
It was
the
the best game of the night.
tournament, maybe even.
It was
One of them.
close. Mankato East outshot Blake 49-23,
And I
which
thought
means
that was generous. I thought it was even more than that.
well.
I thought that was conservative.
What's funny though is that after the first period, Mankato East was up 9-8 in shots, and then had 20 in the second and 20 in the third.
I know.
which means Janie McGaughan had 48 saves.
That was impressive.
It was very impressive.
Very impressive. And I thought there were some good opportunities, too, especially Fugazi.
Oh, it wasn't like they were
Fugazi
just
at the end of
throwing
the
them in
game
from
had
the
one
red
hop
line.
over his stick. It was in a wide open net.
Mankato East was knocking on the door there. Semifinals, Warroad over Dodge County 6-5 in overtime. The Warriors repay the favor.
What a goal by
Oh
Jamie
my gosh.
French. Wow.
I was looking down at my computer for some reason, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw a black jersey catch a pass, and then I heard the crowd go, "Oh!" I poke my head over the edge, and all I see is Jaylee French by herself. Nobody's within 80 feet
She gone.
of her. And
Yeah.
Jaylee French does what Jaylee French does.
Oh,
which
my
is
gosh.
Deposit.
What a pass by Heron.
I
though.
liked
Oh, it was a
her-
perfect pass.
Beautiful pass.
Her press conference after was funny too. She was like,
Yeah, it's just the scenery. You know?
I was cherry picking.
Oh, yeah. But I think she's doing herself a little bit of a disservice by saying
Yeah.
it was cherry picking. She found a soft
She
spot on
knew-
the ice,
yeah, she knew what she
recognized
was
that
doing.
Dodge was going off for a
a line
change.
change. She snuck
And
in.
what is she supposed to do? Float back to the D zone to
Help
make it
out?
easy?
Yeah.
puck support?
Oh man, there's
It's overtime.
there's a sixth sense for forwards like that, and she felt it and she
Crushed
Yeah, it was a great
capitalized
pass.
on it. It was
Great
a fabulous pass. It was by Mark Kauka,
And
actually.
I remember last year the same thing, semifinals, the famous Lindsay Lorenzen presser post game with the headset on. I thought Jaylee did just as good a job.
Yeah, she
she
did great.
was amazing in that press conference, and it was after I've gotten to know her for so many years. I was proud that she was did
One
such
of
a
my
wonderful
favorite
job.
Warroad moments from the press conference was when well, first of all, Taylor Reese said she wanted to play Dodge County.
That was
and
magical.
that was
by the
so
way.
great. The
Magical.
poster
You might have just answered one of my 5 burning questions right
the
there.
poster there was a poster in the Dodge section that said it said, "You want to play Dodge County? No, you don't. Go Cats," or something like that. But then my favorite part, not the first question, was actually her follow-up when someone was like, "For tradition's sake, who do you
Oh.
want next game?" And she was like, "I'm not going to answer."
Yeah, that was that was Jess Myers,
That
a journalist following up on that, which is funny because we want Dodge County. That's such a benign statement.
Yeah,
like, of course
yeah.
you want Dodge County. They beat
They
you
beat
last
you,
year.
yeah.
It's not like she said I hate Dodge County. She's
I hate
like,
everything
yeah, I wanna play
about
Dodge.
them. I hate their rink. I hate their jerseys. I hate their coach.
I thought it was
hate
pretty-
their
I thought it
parents.
was
I hate
pretty
their
funny,
photographer.
It was
hate
very-
everything about Dodge County.
It was very
She
funny.
did not say that.
No,
she
she-
just
and-
wanted
She just wanted revenge, just like
Yeah.
everybody
Yeah,
does.
just like
sports revenge.
It's like
It's
everybody
good.
wants, And you know what? She wanted Dodge County. She got Dodge County. She had a hat trick in that game. So
yeah, so she proved
Amen.
that she wanted.
Amen,
Amen.
Mrs. Reese. Amen
Hey.
to that. You did it.
Second semifinal, Breck over Blake by a final score of 3-2. Kayla and I were both talking after this one where it felt like, even when Blake pulled within one, granted there were 13 seconds left, it never felt like
Nope.
Breck was in real danger of
Ever.
giving up the lead.
Ever.
I certainly commend Blake, 45 shots on goal. I don't know how many times Breck gave up 40 or more shots
Not many.
on goal,
Well,
but
they
it
did
just-
once for sure against
Hill.
Hill Murray.
But it just never felt like Breck was in real danger of coughing up the lead and then
She's
having
such a
Blake
good
get ahead of him.
goaltender. She's a weapon. She reminds me so much of Uma. And the funny is she wears number 41, just like Uma. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Interesting how that works out.
Yeah.
Consolation round, Proctor Hermantown shuts out Laverne. Had a nice chat with Laverne head coach Matt McClure after
He
their
does such a
first
nice
press
job with those
conference.
kids.
Yeah, and he's super proud of where those kids come from, but he's also realistic about some of the uphill battles that they face.
Yeah.
being situated
I just saw
where
a
they
tweet
are.
today that they're having some kind of vote that they're going to get a second sheet.
Yeah.
A second outdoor sheet that will help them, improve and grow the game in that area.
Yeah, and they also they face this every year. Laverne does, where trying to get people to come to them so that they're not always the one shelling out for the coach bus and going 5 or 6 hours in the opposite direction to find a game. So they want more people to come on down. St. Cloud and Mankato East in the other Class A consolation semi. Mankato East 6-1 over St. Cloud. No real surprise there. Really, really cool that Mike Petrosky got St. Cloud to the state tournament.
Can someone tell me what was so controversial, what he did in the did you see what he did? He did some dance move or something, and it was like legendary.
Oh,
did you see this where he did something
yes,
like what does that even mean?
Like this.
What does that even mean?
I don't know, but it's a trend on TikTok. That's all I know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it means.
Like this, I don't even know what it means, but
it's a very
funny.
young kid thing to do, and I think that's why it made it legendary.
That's great. Good for him.
Very young kid.
It is. It's almost. It's like all the weird things kids like a 6-7 move or something like that.
I liked it. He looked cool doing it. I'll just say
he looked
that.
cool.
Very cool.
So they win. Who won the other side?
That was the consolation round.
No, what was the other one? There was.
I just went through both of them. Proctor Hermantown over Laverne and Mankato East over St. Cloud.
Yeah, and then Proctor beat East 1-rip.
1-rip. 21 save shutout for Surrey Langley in that one. Third place game, Dodge County over Blake 4-1, and the championship game, Breck 4, Warroad 1. This is another case where Breck got outshot. Warroad put 38 on the Breck net, and there were some really good chances.
They did have their
those
chances.
38 shots.
And the goaltender again proved to be the difference.
She did.
A lot of goaltenders that were the stars of the show this weekend.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Janie McGaughan had a fantastic weekend. Clara Malinkovich had a great weekend.
Right.
One name is escaping me. Who is it?
Piper Tam.
Oh, Piper Tam. Yeah, Piper Tam.
Honestly, I feel like even the losing team goalies.
Willie Lauer had
Soren
some
Peacock
big
had a
saves.
good week.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Cato's goalie.
Yeah.
Isla May.
Isla May.
Yeah, she had a great game.
Draheim.
And Breck over Warroad, which we both picked. So neither of us were totally surprised. Double A quarterfinals, Hill Murray over Lakeville North 6-1. Edina over Bemidji 6-4. This was, oh man, that was a really good game. And
It was.
Bailey Roop had a fabulous outing. She hit the post down 5-4. If they score on that, that changes everything.
It does. It changes the tournament.
It changes the tournament. Edina, the way Edina was playing, if they'd gone to overtime, I don't know.
I feel like Edina played. They had an amount of energy in their can, and they used up just enough energy to beat Bemidji to save it up for Hill Murray. That's what I felt like they were doing. Did you see that shorthanded goal that Lolo stole the puck, put it in front? I think Russo might have gotten credit for the goal, but I'm pretty sure Lolo,
her first one.
Yeah, that was just an energy play. She exhibited enough energy, but like that energy, and no offense to Lolo, the rest of the team didn't exhibit that type of energy. Only when they needed to, they would raise their energy level. That was the kind of the gist I got out of Edina.
That's not what I got out of this game.
Okay.
I thought Edina played well the whole way through. 3 third-period goals. Lorelai Nelson put on a show. When the lights are brightest, Lorelai,
she knows what to do.
She knows what to do.
I tweeted this. I'm not sure I tweeted this or whatever. One of the announcers for that game. Yeah, that game would have been on NSPN, correct?
Yes.
The announcer, the color commentator said, Lorelai Nelson's been playing as long as I've been broadcasting.
It does feel that way.
Yeah, it was a great line.
It does.
What
I'm
a
looking.
line.
I made a note here.
I did tweet that. So.
Face off. I made a note. I can't remember. Gosh dang it. It wasn't in the semifinal. I think it was in this game, though, where Charlotte Thierl she seems to make one incredible defensive play every tournament that I see. Every tournament.
She had one in this game.
Yeah, she stick lifted somebody on the doorstep.
Yeah.
And I was writing it, and I thought, I've written this before about Charlotte Thierl being in the right place at the right.
Yeah.
How many times am I going to do this? She's not one of the leading scorers, but I think Charlotte Thierl had a fantastic game against Bemidji. Bemidji press conference. That was kind of tough just because those girls, I think, really felt like they had something.
They played their best.
They did. I mean, they threw their
And
best
that's what's
punch.
so sad. We played our best, and it still wasn't enough.
They threw their best punch.
Yep.
Centennial Spring Lake Park over Farmington, 7-5. This was a lot of fun. Centennial scores 5 times. There were 8 goals in the third
Yeah, I know.
period. We were locked up 2-2 through 2, and I'm not the only one in the building who thought, there's no way.
Deja vu.
Like, there's no way this happens again, right? There's no way.
100%
Deja
deja
vu.
vu.
Oh, my
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
I had it.
And
I had
then
it.
Taylor Risch and Amelia Goblish score within 45 seconds of each other to pull them within 1.
Again.
And the other, 4 people in the press box and I are all standing there with our hands on our heads going, no way, because there was still more than enough time for them to score.
Yeah.
Lillian Renslow gets an empty netter to ice the game eventually. That was a fabulous, fabulous game.
It was.
That was a great game. Consolation round: Bemidji over Lakeville North, 2-0. Farmington over Andover, 4-1. Farmington ends up winning the consolation title 3-2 in overtime
Yep.
over Bemidji.
I watched that game.
The Darling Bowl.
I think Goblish had the game winner, didn't she?
Which one?
Oh, I'm sorry. In the championship.
No,
Which
I'm saying
one?
which
Amelia?
Goblish?
Or, yeah, I don't know. Jenna.
It was Amelia from
Amelia?
Jenna
Dang it,
and
was
Taylor
close.
Risch. Taylor Risch was named to the alternative
She
team,
should have been.
by the way. A total of 89 shots between the two teams.
Yeah. McKenna was good this week.
Pretty freaking cool. That was the buzz in the press box during the state championship game, was about the consolation final over at Tria.
Yep, it was good.
In the semifinals, Hill Murray over Edina by a score of 3-2. I don't really have a lot on this game. It was a really good game between 2 really good teams, and
Yeah.
Emily Pohl's power play goal is the difference.
Yep.
Other semifinal,
This
Centennial
game, this
Spring
is
Lake
the one we
Park,
could spend-
8-2 over
We could
Holy
spend some
Family.
time on this one.
Could you, though? Because
Think
it
you
didn't
could.
feel it.
Let's break it down.
Okay.
Let's break it down.
All right, it's 1-1 after the first.
Yep, it's just your standard everyday. This is going to be a 4-3, 3-2 type game. And literally the floodgates broke open. And you said this on our show last week. You said, I think that Kayla Swartout could do a Stutz and get 3 shutouts. You were close. She had 2 shutouts.
Yeah.
But in the game that mattered, the semifinals, she did not shut down Centennial. And I'm not blaming any of those 8 goals on her because not many of them were soft. It was just a matter of everything came undone for them in a short amount of time.
That was, and head coach Sean Moline said this in his presser, that was the best that they've played.
And that was, I'm glad he said that because that's what I kept saying to myself. I'm like, I've never seen them play. I saw them kill Edina.
nuts.
That was a really good performance by Centennial. But other than that, I didn't think I've seen them play that well this year.
They scored 4 goals in 8 minutes.
Oh, it felt
And-
like 4 minutes.
And it looks like one of Annabelle Buccicone's was changed to Grace Lager. And I believe that was the one where somebody took a shot from the point. It went off the glass. Nobody knew where it was. And then all of a sudden it bounces right in the crease and somebody knocked it in. I
Right.
thought it was Buccicone who knocked it in. But after that, they were just a little bit rattled. And then Centennial scored right away. 13 seconds later, they scored again. And after
It was
that, I
over.
think it just kind of fell apart. That's just one of those games where everything compounds on
I
top
could
of each
not
other.
see that game being a 6-goal difference for either team heading into the game. That's
No,
what I'm
not
saying.
at all. I will say Maddie Kimbrell. Maddie Kimbrell was willing to sacrifice life and limb
Yes.
to pull Holy Family back into that game.
Oh
She had
my gosh.
the collision
I saw it.
into the pipe.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah, I don't even know how I don't know how I could describe that without
It's just
properly.
she collided so hard into the post. She was going so hard until that final whistle. Oh my god.
She had to have been injured after that. It was such
I don't
a
know
wicked.
how
it was.
you would-
Here's how I can describe it. It was a wicked collision, is what I would call it.
It was a wicked.
Wicked collision.
We were watching the replay and we thought, how is she up right now?
How's she alive?
How
That
is
was the first thing I thought.
how
of.
is she getting off the ice right now?
How is she alive?
That was nuts. But yeah, that was 100% the best. That was perfect. That was best case scenario for Centennial. They were able to do what they do, which is just pour it on
Yeah.
near the end. Third place, Holy Family over Edina, 3-0. It looks like every Edina goaltender got into the game, which I think is really cool.
Yep.
Lucy Bertram played the first, Finley Engford played the second, and Soren Peacock played the third. That trio, 2 goals from Audrey Nichols. A lot of penalties in this one. It doesn't look like a lot of violent. 1, 2.
I did want to
3,
shout out that
4.
Audrey Nichols made the all-tournament team, and she
As
was
a freshman?
she was our player of the
Yep.
year.
Yeah.
Yes,
Last
she
year?
was. Yes, she was. Sue Ring Jarvie, Player of the Year.
And then state championship game, 4-3 Hillsmere over Centennial Spring Lake Park. And just like the Class A game, I'm not sure if anyone thought
Any differently?
that I just don't think anyone thought the lead was really in doubt.
Nope.
It was, I mean, good on Centennial for scoring like they did. It just felt like as the result of a couple of power plays and pure chaos.
Yep.
Near the end of the game. There was a point, though, where there was a delayed call that would have gone against Hillsmere, which would have given Centennial another power play. And the kids don't know that there's a delayed call because they're just trying to force pucks to the net and knock in loose pucks. If they would have let Hillsmere touch it early, they would have had more time and maybe been able to score twice more. But Hillsmere hold on for a 4-3 win. Piper Tam was given a cross-checking call in this one, which I thought was very funny.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny. She did give somebody a shot in the back who was standing in front of her, but I've never seen a referee make that call.
How do you make a cross check with one hand? Did she use 2
No,
hands
she used
to make
to.
the cross?
From what I remember, she got them both.
How do you get your hands on it? Well, do you have a catching mitt with one of them?
Well, you don't necessarily, like, you put them together and you go,
Okay. All right. Just curious.
So,
That's
so
the
there,
exact noise.
there it is. Hillsmere and Breck, state champions.
Love it. Love it. Are you ready for 5 burning questions?
Yeah, fire away.
Okay.
5
While I ask
questions?
you 5
lukewarm
lukewarm questions, you need to find out. You need to come up with 5 teams in the top 5 for next year.
Oh,
Okay.
for both classes.
Both classes. If you don't do it, I will.
All right.
Okay. First question: who had the best fans?
Oh, that's tough.
They had
Ooh, so
Peter
that was-
and
was
I were
that burning?
both. Peter
that
and I
burning?
were both talking about the fan section showed up this
They
year.
were really good.
They were
Centennials looked
great.
huge.
They were
Centennials
all
was huge.
great.
Brex looked huge.
Edina,
Holy
sorry,
Families
you need to
was
start
huge.
being better at being fans. But that's the only one. Like
Did
they
they
were
have a lot
all,
of Edina fans?
No,
Oh,
they
no.
never do.
Okay. All right.
Were the
They had
boys playing
fair.
that night, though?
Yeah,
Okay.
but they had like
It was
They were
better
not
than
playing
obviously
that night.
Warroad's not.
Edina boys played Saturday.
Oh, okay.
They
so
played in
they
the
don't have an
3rd place
excuse
game
Okay,
on
then.
so the
Saturday.
boys weren't playing
There's no
in that game.
excuse. They played
They have a
Friday
big school.
night.
I just expect them to show up.
Big school
more.
should show up. All right.
The even the Warroad band, they made themselves known for being fans of
Yeah.
like
I love it.
there were 5 boys that I just thought were really funny because instead of dressing up in Warroad stuff, they made you know how student sections make themes? They clearly made a theme just for the 5 of them.
What was it?
They all had Hawaiian shirts
I saw
on.
them.
I
saw
thought it
them.
was so funny.
I saw
I
them.
could tell they were preferring or they were prioritizing being fans over playing in the band.
I like that.
I liked their energy.
So do we have an answer to that? Best fans.
I think if I had to give it to one, it would be Dodge County, just because they were so
Ooh.
consistent.
Did you guys see that picture I
I-
sent you?
Yeah, so that kid
Yeah.
with the
Kid.
sunglasses on.
Sunglasses underneath the hockey helmet. 10 out of 10.
Who was the
10 out of 10.
fans? Oh, there were fans that cheered all the way through the end, even though they were losing. And it was I'll figure it out.
Okay. So this next question, it could be for anyone, but I don't know. I've never seen this guy before, and you guys were saying it was just like every day. There was this guy who looked like to be an official from the MSHSL who had this like red like suit on.
Yeah.
Who is this guy?
I don't remember what his name is.
Does he work for the
I can't remember.
MSHSL? Does he work
I
for the
introduced
Wild? Does he
myself
work-
after
He
the
was
last
he
press
was like
conference.
introducing the people in the press conference.
Yeah, he was like
So-
a press steward.
He
Yes.
was that guy?
Yep.
Yeah.
And that was a matching suit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he knew
What was it? Look, he had
He knew John Pohl.
because they were making jokes at each other.
Yeah.
So
He's the assistant athletic director at North St. Paul High School.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. That would be my award for best dressed. Who's the best dressed? It could be a coach, it could be a
Best
player,
dressed.
it could be a fan.
Oh, it was
Somebody
100%
best dressed.
the random. I don't even think they were a part of the band, but they were dressed up as a cow.
Nice.
I think
There
it was
was.
Farmington, maybe?
And there were also 5 kids from Warwood wearing Hawaiian shirts,
Yeah.
which I thought
also
was very
well
funny.
dressed.
Who's your best dressed? It could have been. It's been Warroad for years. They've had some really good. The coaching staff's had
Not
good.
this year, although those hats are pretty sick.
Yes,
Just the straight black snapback with the warrior head on it. That was pretty
that's
cool.
nice.
Note, we did not have the bright gold North Face jacket from Warwood this year.
I'm so jealous.
Best dressed. So many of the coaches wear the most basic stuff. Like Randy Keppel wears khakis in the same jacket every time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it
feel
doesn't
like
have to
they
be a
all
coach.
wore
It could be a
basic
fan.
coaching.
It could be the guy.
Oh, I do actually have something for you.
all right.
So behind the Bemidji bench, and shout out to Jared from the Bemidji Pioneer because it was his thing. Like he noticed it right away. They had George Palawa's jersey
Stop it.
and Frank Palawa's jacket hanging on the bench behind
That's
them.
cool.
Frank, rest in peace, passed away the day they beat Moorhead in the section final.
Really?
Yeah.
That would be George's dad.
So if we're picking out articles of clothing, it would be George Palawa's jersey.
I like
and
that.
Frank's
Okay.
jacket.
All right. I'm 2 for 2 on burning questions.
2 for 2. I'm so proud of you.
All right. Next question. Coach you like more now after the state tournament? Like, oh, yeah,
I don't
this
think I
guy,
had-
I like him a lot more.
I don't-
didn't have a coach that I
What was
disliked.
Courtney's name?
I was
from-
gonna
from
say.
Cloquet. Like, I saw her,
Courtney Olin.
Courtney Olin. I was like,
Courtney
Essie.
Olin, Dave Essie's daughter.
daughter. And
I
I was
don't
like,
think
I
I
like
had-
her a lot. She has got it figured out.
Any preconceived notions of these coaches, but I definitely, I think Centennial, what's his name?
Sean Moline.
Sean Moline. I think he was my favorite. Just because of
He's
his.
a real person.
He was
Easy
so
to talk to.
great in the final, their final press conference when they lost. He was, you could tell he loved his kids.
Yeah, that's a great answer, Peter.
I can't go with Sean because I knew Sean before.
Right. That was you would have a preconceived.
I know Jeremy. I know Amber. I knew Matt McClure. I've known Christy for a long time.
Yeah, you knew them all.
Trisha Loma.
Yeah?
Just because I didn't really know her before.
She came off really good on TV.
But I
That's
just didn't know
Breck?
who she was.
Yeah,
it was
Breck.
She was really, her answers were really
Trisha
good.
Dunn Loma.
Yeah, Trisha Dunn Loma, 3-time Olympic medalist.
Yeah.
Apparently loves her mother-in-law's or her mom's lasagna. I found that on the waybackmachine.net because I just didn't know a lot about her.
Yeah, you were up in my yearbook today on one of these podcasts.
I was. And then people are, we've had that conversation where people are just so surprised that some stuff lives
I
on the
love that
internet
you had.
forever.
Did you have like Brooklyn Monks,
Her
LinkedIn? She worked at like some fast food place.
She works at Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
She works
I
at
know,
Dairy
that's right,
Queen.
Good.
Yeah, I guess Trisha Loma just because I didn't really know her before.
Yeah.
But I've known Sean for a while.
All right. Next question number 4. How am I doing? So
You're
far,
doing
so
really
good.
well.
All right.
I like to
Next
be able
one.
to add a little bit of color to the tournament.
It's a very similar question, but it's more player. Who's your new favorite player? Like after I met Emily Pohl, I'm like, that's my new favorite player because she kind of worked the room when we were here for the Player of the Year stuff. I didn't know who she was. I knew the other 4 girls pretty well that were here that day.
Those ones, the people that were here, they because I got to talk to them, they locked themselves in. I just love all of them now.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just want everything good
I think
to
I have
happen.
one. I think I have one, and she's always been one of my favorites. But after what she did in the state tournament, kind of puts her as a
I
goat.
have an
One of my
answer, too.
goats. She's a girls hockey goat. She graduates this year with state titles.
Go.
And she's great. I got mine. So who's yours?
From a personality standpoint, I don't think that's fair.
They're all so.
Well, you don't get to
It doesn't
really
matter.
you
It could be the way
from
they
a
play.
from a player's
It could be
perspective.
whatever you want. I mean, it could be Hannah Richley. It could be, just so many players jumped out at me.
Can I give you my
athletically.
answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
Millie Canott.
That's a good one.
I
Stud.
liked her already, but
Yeah.
her play in that game was so good.
I'm well aware.
She
I'm
was
well
so
aware.
good.
She was
She was-
fantastic.
I can't say Taylor Hall
Why?
because we've seen Taylor Hall play.
Doesn't
how many
matter.
times?
Oh, I see. Because you've had such
You can
history.
just pick your favorite from the tournament. Maybe it was her.
New favorite player is the question. New favorite player is the question. Well, then I can't really pick Taylor Reese either. She's not my new favorite player. But what she did in that press conference makes it hockey exciting. She did hockey a favor by saying that.
Yeah.
She did.
Saying out loud what everybody's thinking.
I love it. Yeah. Even
That's why I like her so
the
much.
kids in the Class A tournament who weren't even Class AA tournament who weren't even part of Class A were talking about her. The students were.
Yeah, I love it.
All right,
Peter, you got one?
Yeah, Bryn Sprider.
Damn it.
Dodge County.
Come on. Can't take mine. That was mine.
So,
I have it written down right here.
Dodge County was battling illness,
Hat trick.
injury, fatigue, and Bryn Sprider
She didn't care.
comes out of relatively nowhere and bags a hat trick in the state semifinal.
How
when
is
she
that?
scored that goal to tie the game, I thought,
What a goal,
no
too.
way.
What
it's
a goal.
Bryn Sprider again.
It was like Cinderella story. You know what I mean? It was like that puck could not have been placed anywhere on the rink except those 3 inches for her to finish that thing off.
That is a moment she will remember for.
I always thought it was awesome. She's got another year left, too. It's fantastic. Now, I was going to say Taylor Reese, but she's already been one of my favorites.
Pick a new one.
Gosh.
There's so many.
Pick a new
There are so
favorite.
many. Also, my other favorite is Kayla Swartout, just because she was so cute and nice.
She's such a nice kid. I'm glad she
Even
won
in
the-
her press conference, she was just like so happy.
They were just happy to be
Just
there.
happy
Jory
to be there.
Jones.
Yeah, we'll get to
Goalie
that
of the
in a
year.
minute.
Let's see. Man, I got so many. I got so many new favorite players.
There are a
I've
lot.
seen almost all of these teams this year. That's why this makes this really hard. I'm gonna go with a defender, number 19 from Mankato East. She just seems to change the game out there. And I saw her once or to see if I've seen her, and then I like this Jillian Borgmeyer. She seems like I watched her a lot in all 3 games. I feel like she's just kind of the missing link. She plays wherever she wants to play. She's got a lot of confidence. That seems to be the one that jumps out at me as my new favorite player.
I got tons of pictures of her
Did ya?
because she had the puck a lot.
Yeah, she's got the puck a lot. That's for sure. She's confident as heck with the puck. All right, next question. This is question number 5 of 5 burning. Best. It's kind of a dead giveaway now. Best press conference moment besides Taylor Reese. Besides Taylor Reese, that's easily number 1.
It's funny. I wasn't even there for those 2 games. Bummer. That was the one.
Where she said it. in
Yeah,
that
those
one,
press conferences were like one of my favorite parts of
It's
the
the
tournament.
best part of getting a media
And
credential is
I
getting
love
to go.
hearing, I love even hearing like the losing team
So
just
do
like
I.
talk about.
It's their last game,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was fun.
Their last winner side bracket game of the season. What are you looking for there, big man?
Responding to Ben List real quick.
Okay, how about your press conference
favorite
moment?
Press conference moment.
Was it?
I don't want
You
to steal yours.
No, say it.
Yeah, you and me have kind of the same one.
Yeah, I like that.
Sean Moline wearing his silver medal proudly at the press conference. Now, I
Yes.
get that the silver medal, some coaches take it, some coaches don't. Some coaches just hold it in their hands.
He wore it.
Yeah.
It's different.
That's a good press
it's
conference moment.
It's different for every coach. But Sean showed up to the press conference and he was wearing it, and he was just so obviously so proud.
He
of
complimented his
team, and
team
he
so
was-
nicely.
Yeah,
It's a good answer.
He also
Yeah.
did me a solid because I did the classic reporter thing that you're not supposed to do, and I didn't ask a direct question. I made a statement and then waited for him to follow up on it. And he gave like a real answer when he could have just been like, "That's not a question."
He could have been Mick Cronin and said, "That is the worst question.
Yeah, he
Congratulations, the worst question I've ever heard in my life." Did you see that? No. UCLA coach.
That's got to be a really weird thing
unbelievable.
to respond to when you're a press person. That's the worst question I've ever heard in my life.
This guy's asking the UCLA men's basketball coach a question about the student section.
Oh.
What do the student section say? And he turns and he goes, "I don't know. You expect me to pay attention to press conferences?" Long pause, long pause. "By the way, congratulations. That's the worst question I've ever heard in my life. You now own it. How do you, it was, he just dressed the guy down." I'm like, okay, how to do PR, positive PR for your basketball program. Don't yell at the guy with the microphone and the camera because it's going to make you look bad.
Yeah. If I had to pick one, it would be that. I mean, there are some some little traditions that like Izzy's just so dry
I love
and
his
doesn't sugarcoat anything.
stoic.
That was as big of a collapse as I've ever been a part of. But he was right. I mean, he's not gonna
Sugarcoat
lie. He's just so dry. Matt McClure had some really nice comments about wanting his kids to stay home. Sammy Calger's a total pro. Amber Prangy's a total pro. John Holmes he could be the mayor of Farmington. He loves Farmington with all his heart. Mike Johnson from Bemidji, just steady Eddie Mike Johnson, never too high, never too low. Emma Stauber's been there before. She's got great answers.
Speaking of stoic,
Mike Petrosky, he's happy to be there. Thrilled to be there at least once. Christy,
I think they're going to go back.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure I don't forget any coaches here.
All right.
Johnny Pole's got more insight than I could ever hope for.
I can't wait to see if we can get him in here and talk a little bit more about girls hockey development. That'd be a fun discussion. A little round table.
Yeah, I mean, I think it bears discussion just because of what we're seeing, where some of the talent is being so concentrated.
It's getting more and more.
And I
every
think
day.
it also opens up a conversation about hockey in Minnesota in general, where it's great to win at the high school level, but how are we preparing these kids to play Division I college hockey? And how are we preparing them not just to play Division I college hockey? How are we preparing them to play in the National Hockey League and the Professional Women's Hockey League? I think that's a really important aspect of being a high school coach is
Bob
helping
Madison
your players
was
move on.
interviewed by NSPN this week, and he talked about the arena, and he's this is what gets missed, and Bob needs to hear this. If it's gonna be for me, that's fine. It's for me. It could be from somebody else. Hopefully, it's from somebody else because I don't want to appear negative towards him. But he said, quote, in this interview about the girls' 32nd year of girls hockey, and he did, they're so much better, the talent level so much improved, blah, 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 answer. And then he goes, it's great. They can play hockey in a rink in an NHL rink. And then he went on with the rest of the sentence. I'm like, Bob, you can say now they can play where the PWHL plays. And they have played for the last 3 seasons.
And won the Walter Cup.
And won the Walter Cup the previous 2. You can say that now. It's okay. Yeah. You could say, hey, they are playing now where the PWHL champions play.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And that should be a realistic goal for some of these players.
It is a very realistic goal.
Your hockey career, your biggest dream in hockey at this point does not have to end with playing for the University of Minnesota or the University of Wisconsin.
It does not.
It can end with hoisting a Walter Cup championship.
And now that what you call the runway now for women's hockey is so much longer than it used to be. It used to be done at 22 and then pray to get invited to the national development team, one of those 30 spots, where you're stipended out. Now there's 200 spots stipended out. It's fantastic. The game is really moving forward. Thank you, Mark Walter, for keeping the PWHL and building what it is. His money is funding this, Peter, and it's funding girls hockey in North America. It's fantastic.
You can't build a league
funding dreams.
You can't build a league on vibes.
No,
somebody's got to write a check.
Many have tried it prior to him. His money he's putting into this is well appreciated by girls and women's hockey fans around the world, as far as I'm concerned. All right, let me hear your top 5.
For next year?
Next year's top 5.
I'll start with A.
You can do it.
I'm not going to do them in order. I'm going
to do it, and I'll do it,
fine.
You follow.
Number 1, Breck.
Yep. Warroad.
Yep.
Okay. Who's number 3, I think?
I think it's Dodge County still.
I think so, too.
I think it's Dodge
I think
County.
they're going to be better.
They bring back a lot more
and
than
they got a lot of young kids. The Hodgmans and Harns.
Daisy Harns is going to take another step. Willow Harns
Myron
is going to take another
and
step.
That whole group, yeah.
Alexa Van Stratton's back.
No, is she? I think she's a senior.
Oh, she is. Oh, my gosh.
She's an
08.
She's
a junior.
That'd be news to me if she's a young 08 or not.
Whoops.
Okay, I'm going to go.
Maisie Cook is back.
I'm going to go with Mankato East as basically everybody back. I'm going to say they'll be in that 4-5 game next year.
I would say Mankato East would be 4.
That's what I got for sure. And then Proc Herm has got to be 5. You want to say somebody else? Do you want to say Marshall? Because I think they're going to be lights out next year.
5 though.
You had him at 6 in the state, and they have
I know.
everybody back this year. I still think Laverne is going to be better than as good as Marshall next year. because
Laverne loses.
They have more depth.
though.
Yeah.
Laverne loses Ella Apple. I should have asked
Yeah.
how to pronounce her name. And they lose Emma Sarlos.
Yeah, that's
The
a big
goalie.
loss. Okay,
So
we're going over to AA. It's got to be Hill.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got to be Sense.
Hill at 1, Centennial Spring Lake
Yeah.
Park at 2.
Yeah, no question about it. I got to go Edina at 3. I got to feel like this was a blip for them. I really feel like that's a blip.
What's a blip? Finishing 4th in the state.
Yeah, they're used to being. They're so used to being in the championship game.
Oh, man, that's crazy.
Okay. I think that Holy Family will take a dip down to like the 5-10 category.
Well, losing Kimbrell doesn't help. Losing Swart out really doesn't help. Losing
I think they got
Sander doesn't help.
Yeah, but they got a great goaltender coming in. I think they got a lot
They
of
do.
young talent. They're just gonna next year's gonna be a development year for them.
They do. I think, yeah, I'd go Edina 3, but Edina's replacing a lot too. Kate McCoy is officially gone.
Yeah,
Brenna
so is Lolo.
Prelwitz is a captain, and she's gone. Charlotte Thierl is gone. Taylor Gardner's gone.
Yeah.
Lorelai Nelson is gone.
Okay.
They're
All right.
losing a lot, but the pipeline is strong. So
Very,
I
very
think
good
a
pipeline.
few more 15As will pop up.
Okay.
So if we go Hill Murray 1, Centennial Spring Lake Park 2, Edina 3,
Mm-hmm.
Minnetonka 4.
Minnetonka 4.
Tonka 4.
Yep. I'm with you on that.
I'm trying to
one.
think of some other teams that
You
were
want to find
in the state tournament.
you got to think Maple Grove.
Moorhead.
If that Maple Grove.
Moorhead returns a lot.
Yeah, I'm still thinking Maple Grove's better. That class is really good. This is their year.
I know.
This is
I
their
just wish
year.
they would have scored more goals. So our 5, Hill Murray is 1,
Sent 2.
Centennial's 2, Edina's 3,
Tonka 4.
Tonka's 4.
I'm going Maple Grove.
I'm going Maple Grove because the goaltending situation is settled and it's Bella Prosser.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna go. That's what I'm thinking for my top 5.
I like that. I like
That's it.
that.
That's
And
right.
and again, this is obviously it's all subject to who joins the high school from the youth ranks, who transfers in,
Transfers
who
in.
transfers out.
It's a big question.
We've seen players that we think are going to play big roles quit the sport.
We have.
So everything is subject to change. Miss Hockey, Maddie Kimbrell. Jory Jones, senior goalie of the
The
year.
last time
Kayla
I saw
Swatow.
Maddie Kimbrell in person, she left her phone right here. Right after she had told me 16 times sitting here in this room, I hate my phone. I hate my phone. I hate my phone.
She and I have that in
And
common.
guess which of the 5 girls sent me a text that afternoon saying, hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate, considering me with this award. She was the only one who sent me that. So
Oh,
what a great kid. After that day, so many of those kids, it was just a fun day to hang out with them and get to know them.
I think Maddie Kimbrell is going to be fun to watch for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
She just plays such
Speaking
a different
of
game.
PWHL,
she moves at a
she's got
different
a future.
speed than
And a different, like Peter and I were talking about, like her positioning, the way she skates.
Yeah.
So much power.
How many puck battles she wins. My only question, again, not that we're like PWHL scouts, our only question for her in the WCHA is height and weight is such a big thing.
Think
in
of
that
Kendall
league.
Coyne, though. She reminds me of Kendall Coyne. Kendall Coyne is so short.
I
She's
know.
the fastest person on the ice. Like,
I know. Maybe she's
I feel
gonna
like it's
replace
less
Kendall.
important for women.
Okay.
But
All right. And then goalie of the year was
Kayla Swartout.
Kayla Swartout.
Yep. Which
Defender of the year, we already
is,
said it, didn't we?
a co-defender in the year. Katja Sander and Mia Miller, I believe.
Yep.
So that was awards day. It's officially over. We have not made a final decision on our girls' high school player of the year.
We will hand that out the Sunday after the boys' high school tournaments. The jersey has been ordered. I'll just say that.
Okay.
The jersey
Wait, with the
has-
name on it?
With the name on it.
You picked it without me?
Peter, I already know your answer.
Picked it without me.
I already know your answer.
Right.
I didn't even have to ask.
Ah, crap.
Although it's not even close to manufactured. I put the order in yesterday.
so you can still change it.
And to be honest with you, Peter, I didn't put any names on any of them. I just said I needed
Okay.
2 large, 4 medium, and 2 small.
I think we're on the same page. But
We are on
should
the same
at least,
page.
We should at least have a conversation.
Just for, for the Instagram, I said it that way. I have not put a name on the back
For
yet.
the Instagram.
For the Instagram.
Do it for the gram.
For Joey memes, I did that, but no, I have not put a name on the back yet.
And,
I was just kind of getting a rise out of you.
Final thoughts. You watched the tournament from afar.
I just think watching these kids grow over the years into what they've become the last 5 years. You go back to that. I feel like it was for us at least, that Tonka Andover game kind of got me. It really lit the fire. I've been a big girls proponent, but when I saw that game, I'm like, okay, now Andover gets Edina, best on best. That is an Olympic final, a game I have to watch. And I remember Todd and I watched it over at Bloomington Ice Garden that day in the rink office. We were covering all those games. We watched it there. Mm-hmm. And to watch that game, that to me, that was the weekend I went, no, this is something special. This is fantastic. Yep. And it just gets more and more special every year. And you see Gabby Kraus now, the girls, and now 5 years from now, there's going to be another Gabby Kraus coaching that we've covered. And to me, it's just fun to watch the whole thing grow and unfold and to have our hands in it as much as we do. It's exciting.
It is exciting.
Before Peter gives a way more thoughtful answer than me,
let's hear yours.
Let's
hear your less
one thing.
Thoughtful version.
No, I really loved, because I went to the state tournament last year. You hear a lot of people talking behind you. You hear a lot of weird comments. I loved shooting this year because I feel like hockey has really, women's hockey has really developed from a fan's perspective too.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of normally there's a lot of comparison to men. I heard so many people talking about professional women's hockey players in the stands. I heard comparisons to Megan Keller, Abby Murphy. I heard a lot of women's names in the crowd, and I think
exactly
that's
what you need
awesome.
to hear.
Yeah. It's super cool to hear.
I need to hear that. Thank you. I don't hear that very often, but the more I hear that, the better it is.
Young boys comparing these girls to Megan Keller, I thought was so awesome.
Pretty good comparison.
That's cool.
I'd like that comparison.
Yeah, me too.
People
say that about me though already.
Already.
People show up to Wham games.
In my year's worth of my 6 months playing hockey.
Peter, let's hear it.
This girl from Snow
This
Mercy.
is your monologue to end it, and I always get.
That's why I didn't want to go after.
It was a good call, Kayla. Good call.
My monologue is going to be a little shorter this year. Everything went as expected.
It did.
From the outcomes to the top performers. This class of 2027
coming up
is a class that we will look back on.
There's already 60 commits. Did you know that in this class?
Already. There were 6 in the class of 2027 in the state championship game between the two teams.
That's it?
There were 6.
I would figure there'd be more than that.
I think some of them are taking their time because they can afford to take their time.
Okay, all right.
We will look back on the class of 2027 in 10 years and think about it as a moon landing type class.
And that's what I've been saying, Peter, about this Hill Murray team we watched this year. I was like, we're going to 4 years from now, we're going to look back, well, that was one high school team.
It was one high school team. And Johnny said during his press conference he thought at least 2/3 of them had a chance to play
I think that's
high-level Division I college hockey.
I think that's a good number.
Another reporter said, I don't know, he might be selling them short. I think they might be
higher than that.
90% of that team.
Yep.
But what I guess my favorite moment from the section playoffs was up in Bemidji. And if you're tired of hearing about Bemidji, you are more than welcome to turn this off. But I was standing along the glass, and the rink is just crawling with 8- and 9-year-old boys.
That's the best part.
They got their toques on. They got their little jackets on. They got pretzels and popcorn. And every time Bailey Roop touched the puck, they positively squealed. And kept saying, Bailey's got it. Bailey needs to shoot it. Bailey. To hear that from a young man about a girls' high school hockey player
speaks volumes, doesn't it?
it meant everything. Girls high school hockey is on a rocket ship, and we are so grateful to have front row seats at Cape Canaveral. Coaches, thanks for letting us tag along this season. Sorry if I bugged you, but I have all of your cell phone numbers, so yeah. And I appreciate
them wisely.
The coaches at the end of each press conference, most of them said thank you for covering girls high school hockey, and
they did.
I also got to give a shout out to Cassidy Hedesheimer, I believe her last name is.
Good luck
from
with
the Star
that.
Tribune. She was at every game.
Every single one.
For her.
Every single game. Heather Rule was around.
Love seeing her, Heather.
Jack Butler, the kid from He's
the guy from Bemidji.
He's a person. Jared
Rubidoux.
was everywhere. It was really, really nice. The guys from MN Hockey TV, Matt and Pete, were everywhere. And you know what? Sometimes you have to run the race, and sometimes you have to keep the faith, and I'm more than willing to do that for girls high school hockey.
Thank you, Peter, for all you do. Thank you, Kayla. Thanks to our sponsors of today's show as well, Gemini Athletic, Summit Orthopedic, and Luther Auto.